Hello everybody, happy Tuesday, hope you're doing very well. England are still in the championships, how was that happened? Another classic game there from the boys in white. Yeah, great goal from Saka, and I mean those penalties, those five boys taking those penalties, pressure's just for tyres as Alan Shearer says, and of course it started with your boy Cole Palmer showing again that he is the real deal. However, I do have a shirt to show you, and it's an interesting one I've got today that I acquired it in a different means, and it's in this sort of bag here. It's a little bit chewed up, and it looks like it's some sort of bag itself that they've stapled together. Yeah, so I've had this for a wee little bit. I'm going to get it open because it's come from a country that I've only got one shirt for previous to this one, and it's not often you find them, so I'm pretty excited to expand and double my total. So let's get into it and see what's going on. I'm trying not to catch myself on the staples because it can be a little bit annoying when it comes to catching them, and I also don't want to catch the shirt. Okay, here we go. Da-da-da-da. Don't think there's much else in there. No, we can throw that to the side. Right then, here we go. I know we're a little bit close to the camera this time. Can we pick anything up? Well, we can pick up the tags with a medium on, so that's always a good start. If we bring it around to the front, what do we see there? Do we see the crest? Not really. It's kind of obscured by some of the stickers there. Have you got an idea where this one could be from? Let's get it open and see if that helps. It's a club that maybe you'll be familiar with, but don't be too upset if you aren't all are familiar with it. So let's start with the rear of the shirt. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. So it is a black and red coloured one. So you've got the black main body, and then you have the red pinstripes that are running across the body there. Now on the back of the neck we do have some text, and I am absolutely never going to give that an effort to speak because I have no idea what that even says, and a lot of those words are not even, letters are not even necessarily English letters. So we are going to move on swiftly from there. So that's the rest of the shirt. Pretty nice, little simple design. Let's bring it around to the front and see what occurs. So there we go. So it's that continuation of that styling. You've got the black body with a red pinstripe, but now we have, of course, the primary sponsor, which is on the front. We have a BMW logo there, which is another sponsor. And we have the manufacturer. It's Macron. Very good. Always a good thing to see. We're familiar. And we have the club crest. Not necessarily giving everything away there. You might not be too familiar. And then we also have the league patch on there, which, to be honest, I wasn't necessarily expecting, so I'm very pleased to get that because, yeah, that's just an added bonus. Anything on this one? Not necessarily. Is there anything at the bottom here? It just simply says it's the Eco. I have a feeling there might be something on the inside of the hemline. It's usually a thing from Macron. Yes, indeed. We just simply have the club name and the year of founding, so that'll give you an idea of what we're dealing with. And then on the inside, again, we just have, of course, the sizing, which is medium, and then the club crest, as you would suspect, for the club that Macron always seemed to do. So I'll dress the mannequin just behind me, and I'll come back to you with who the club is and why I've got this shirt. Okay then, so there is the shirt. Very cool, but who is the club? Well done if you were able to get this one. It is Vikinger FC, and it's their home shirt from 2024 to 2026, apparently. What happened to 2025? Wow, we're already skipping ahead. How did I end up getting this shirt? So, this was actually sent to me, kindly, by the Macron store in Iceland, because this is where the team is based. And the reason why they did that is because they contacted me over Instagram. They were running a campaign for a club called Grindavik, which is another Icelandic team. And that team had released, in sort of partnership with Macron, a special edition shirt. It was a charity shirt, and it was only limited to about 300 pieces. And of course, all proceeds were going to, I think it was to help the schools of Grindavik who have been affected by, I believe it was the volcano. Iceland. They've always got quite a few issues with volcanic eruptions over the years, and I think people were being affected by it. So they thought they would release a shirt and any proceeds to help people who are being affected. And they contacted my Instagram page and just wanted me to help with that sort of campaign. So I did that, and in response, they goes, well, we'll send you a shirt as a little bit of a thank you. So I goes, great, that's absolutely no problems. I did my bit. And they goes, right, we're going to send you a Valeur shirt. I was like, that is amazing, but is there any other chance it could be any other team? Because I have a Valeur shirt. Typically, of all the teams in Iceland, they ask to give me the one that I already have. And they were very, very kind. Say, yeah, of course, no issues. I go, just any other team. It doesn't have to be an amazing team, just could be anything. And they chose this one for me, so that was great. Now, they did say that the seasons were just sort of slowly starting because we were speaking. It was earlier on in the year, to be honest. So they were just waiting for the shirts to actually get in. I goes, don't worry, there's literally no rush. Just do whenever you are ready. And they sent it across to me, and it arrived. So it's been with me for about a month or so now, typically. And that's the shirt they've gone with. They just sent me the home shirt. I don't think the away shirt was necessarily announced. The away shirt looks actually quite cool anyway. Also, so that's pretty much what happened. You can buy the shirt from the Macron store in Iceland. That's how I managed to get the Valeur shirt that I had beforehand. However, not unsurprising, it's quite expensive when it comes to Icelandic football shirts. I think the shirt costs about £85 plus the shipping, which is going to cost you £20, £25. You're looking to be spending over £100 for the shirts for sure. So it was, I'm definitely very pleased to get the shirt, and hopefully they were able to take advantage of whatever traffic I was able to send to them, and hopefully raise some more money for that great cause. So there we go, 2 Icelandic shirts I have. The club is based in Reykjavik, which is not unsurprising. A lot of the clubs from Iceland are based in that particular part of the country, and it was founded in 1908. So quite an old club there. It's one of the older ones from the country, and of course it did mention that it's in the hemline at the bottom of the shirt. It has the club name and the year of founding. Now, they do play in the top division, and this season looks to be about just over halfway done, because obviously it gets quite chilly up there, so they have to play during the warmer months, and they're sitting top of the league. They've got a little bit of a cushion as well between seconds, so things are looking good. Last season, they were champions of the league, in fact, by quite some distance, so currently they seemingly are one of the best teams in the country. Now, based on that, you might think, are they the best team ever in the country? And whilst they've got some success, there are still like 5 teams ahead of them in total league titles, and some of them are quite away when it comes to total titles. So they've got a lot of work to do to catch up to those. When it comes to European competition, well, not surprising. I don't think we've ever had an Icelandic team qualify for a major group stage part. I don't know. Conference League? Someone might have to correct me on that one. But when it comes to this team's particular performance, they've never qualified for the group proper. In fact, currently they're in the first qualifying round of the Champions League, and they're playing Shamrock Rovers for any Irish viewers. You would think that Shamrock Rovers probably would beat them, but who knows? And I think if you lose that, you still get to drop into Europa League or Conference League as another chance to get into Europe. So I think the Conference League is definitely a chance for them to qualify. They seem to do quite well at home. It's just when they go away, and they can lose quite convincingly there. Of course, that's the shirt. It's the Macron shirt. Macron have got a decent hand on teams playing in Iceland. There's not many teams in the leagues, but they don't have all of the clubs like maybe they do in Canada. Of course, the Valeur shirt I have is Macron. Also, when it comes to the club, usually they would play in red and black, and that is red and black, but it's usually more half and half, whereas this is clearly more black and then red. So it's an interesting way of them doing it. Like I said, this is the home shirt from 24 to 26. That's what it's advertised as on the Macron store. And because their seasons are like yearly, so it's 24, then 25, then 26. Does that mean it's going to be for 3 seasons? It's not uncommon for certain countries to have them for 2 seasons. So it'd be interesting to see where that lands, if it's going to be 3 seasons or if it is just 2. We'll see going forwards. like I said, I was pleased to see the sponsors on there. I was pleased to see the patch on there. What you may have not seen when I was showing you the patch, that there is a little bit of detailing and design on the actual shirt sort of shoulders and sleeves going on there. That's pretty cool. And then there's not really much else when it comes to going down the sides. It's just good quality material. These are sort of silicone transferred on. Same thing for this one here, and everything else is heat transferred on when it comes to the sponsors. Of course, we've got that little bit of stuff on the back of the neck there, and on the inside of the hemline again, it's sort of it's a really nice, again, silicone. So it's considering if you are going to be buying one, you're not going to just be getting a really sort of standard cheap material. You will be getting something for your money. So I suppose in that respect, it can be worth your while if you've not got an Icelandic club, because like I say, they don't appear for sale anywhere, not brand new. You could probably pick them up secondhand, possibly occasionally, maybe get the match worn. But other than that, yeah, it's nice. Maybe in the future I'd like to grab some more from the country, but yeah, I think 2 now is pretty good, and I've got 2 of the better clubs. So that's it. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully the club do well, continue to do well. Hopefully Macron are able to keep up with their sort of charitable stuff going on in Iceland, and who knows what will happen going forwards. The video that I've got planned for Friday, I think I've got it planned. I just need to sort out a few last things. It's one that's been requested quite a while and I've not done for a long time. So keep your eyes peeled. It might happen, it might not happen, but I think it should happen. Anyway, I hope you hope you have a great week ahead. It's going to be the semi-finals of the Euros, and who knows, going to be in the final by the time Friday one comes out. Fingers crossed it's England. Anyway, I'll see you then. Goodbye.